roots, but we have to go to what is known as Africa. I just need to go and even find out what it's really called and just grab the soil and cook food, 5 meals a day so the metabolism stays up and have my...
So did anybody see the TMZ interview that Kanye just did? He wore a MAGA hat and it was outside of a Club Fitness of Harvey, and he says some of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. Kanye West to me is, I love his music. Don't love his music. I like his music. I think he's good. And he's one of these great idiots that exist in this country. He's one of the most entertaining idiots to ever exist. Some of you believe he's a genius. To me, you do not know what a genius is. Albert Einstein was a genius. Stephen Hawking's a genius. Neil deGrasse Tyson's a genius. Jordan Peterson is a genius. Kanye West is by no means a genius. They say he's a musical genius. I understand the phrase. But a genius, like he's intellectually superior than most people, has an IQ surpassing 140. He is by no means that. He is an absolute dumb fool. But it's very entertaining. I love him for that reason. Same reason I like Trump. I like Trump because he's an idiot and he's very entertaining at being an idiot. He's the most entertaining idiot we've ever had grace TV. It's like the Truman Show live. It's like Jim Carrey and Jim Carrey. Black Jim Carrey, 70-year-old orange Jim Carrey. But Kanye West talks about why he wore... The one thing I agreed with Kanye is he talked about why he wore the hat. And he said because you cannot bully him out of wearing the hat. So it's just a statement saying I could wear it because I can. And there's nothing you can do about it. I appreciate that because I believe something we lost today is the First Amendment. We can't say things anymore. You're not allowed to say this, that, and the other thing. The mere fact that people say you're not allowed to say this anymore means the First Amendment, gone. First Amendment's dead. So I like him on that reason, but he says abolish slavery. And he's like, I misspoke. I meant to say amend slavery because prison systems and forced slavery inside prison. And I want to abolish the 13th Amendment because people are forced to work in prison. What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. That has nothing to do with the 13th Amendment. And he said, who created the 13th Amendment? And he was like, James Monroe, John Hancock, John Madison, Thomas Jefferson. And Harvey had to correct him and say, Abraham Lincoln. He doesn't know history. He brags about not knowing history. Freaking Captain America himself, Chris Evans, tweeted about him talking about how he doesn't know history and he brags about not knowing history. Kanye West is an idiot, a very entertaining idiot, and I love him for being an idiot. But you people keep saying he's a genius. He is so stupid, it is incredible. And it is very fun to watch. But feeding him that he's the child prodigy, he's freaking Neo, he's the voice of the next generation of free thinkers and blah blah blah, and he's gonna be the president in 2024 or 2020 or whatever. You people are feeding into his ego, and his ego is gonna cause him to... He's probably gonna paint himself orange and turn into Donald Trump just to see if you say anything about it. He said abolish slavery. He said slavery was a choice. He says all these crazy things, almost on a dare, but then he tries to back it up by history. It's hilarious and amazing, and he's not a genius.
There should be a group of super knowledgeable people that that come from all cultures that then make the amendments on our Constitution.